Hello?
Hello, Jimmy. How was your day?
Oh gosh, you're really here. Oh wow. I was hoping that you were just a hallucination.
Nope, all real.
Great.
Okay, so let's not waste time. Jenny, how are you?
I'm better. A lot better. I was just going through my mailbox at work and they dropped a lot of things in there. Letters from HR, the hospital's lawyer, and even the hospital social worker. I think they were worried I'd sue the hospital or something, which obviously I'm not. And geez, it was weird going back to work, but I've actually been back for over a week now. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I guess for not using the tape recorder and contacting you. I was scared, honestly.
I've always been quite menacing.
Yeah, that's what I say to kids when they're scared of getting their shots. Jeez, you really are me.
So catch me up. How was your week?
Well, I went back to work the next day, and I was right about Dr. Ingold. She knows who I am now, and she said she was surprised.
Surprised and nothing else?
Nope, and you should remember this. It happened to you.
Yes, I think I was hoping that maybe I'd forgotten the rest of what she said, but apparently not.
Yep, just surprised.
That woman was an enigma.
Oh my gosh, is she dead in your timeline?
Okay, geez, I gotta be careful what I say here. That's not what I meant in my timeline. We're in the same timeline, I promise. Don't think about it too hard.
How can I not? I mean, but you are from the future, right? And you have some sort of time-traveling tape recorder. That's the only logical explanation.
Okay, I'd hardly call that logical, but in a world where men in tights fight mentally ill criminals and pharmaceuticals is the most profitable business in the country, anything is possible. Look, if you keep trying to dig into the way things work, you won't get any use of this. It's like I'm giving you a rocket ship and a free trip to the moon, and you're busy trying to figure out how the rocket works. Just take the free ride.
Okay, I'm not getting on a rocket ship unless I understand the basic components of how it functions in case it breaks down and I'm stuck on the moon.
Okay, I forgot who I was talking to. When I was 5, I refused to get on the zoo train until the operator explained why it wouldn't go off the rails.
Oh my gosh, I did that too.
Yes, because we're the same person. Jeez, Jenny, you're a doctor.
I forgot. Logically, I know, but my brain sees you as a separate person, so my need to empathize with you is strong.
Okay, we'll circle back to that later. So, you were talking about work. Are you feeling more at ease?
Ease is a bit generous, but I haven't been physically assaulted again while at work, which feels like a victory. As for Mr. Collinger, the patient who attacked me, they still don't know what caused it. He's still acting strangely and is now under surveillance. They bound him to his bed and aren't letting family visit. It's truly a nightmare.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Of course, he isn't my patient anymore, which is probably for the best. I mean, he needs someone more experienced to handle his case. Anyway, the nurse said just showing up again showed moxie. Their words, not mine. Though I sense everyone expected they'd never see me again.
How'd it feel to prove them wrong?
I don't feel like I've proved them wrong. Not yet. I mean, I feel like everyone is waiting for me to screw up again. They hesitate around me or kind of pity me. Gosh, then there's Isaac, who kept following me around and checking to see if I was okay. And when I said I was fine, he goes, I know women, fine always means something's wrong. Oh my gosh.
Isaac, I forgot about him.
No idea how much hope it brings me to know that one day I'll reach a point where I can forget about Isaac, because he is driving me crazy.
Yeah, wait till you're married to him.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny. I made you squirm for a second there, didn't I? I don't think it's a spoiler to say that you do not end up with Isaac.
Yeah, I can say I knew that the moment I met him. Also, by saying it's not a spoiler, you're basically confirming you're from the future.
Okay. So what did you say after he belittled the meaning of your words?
I just laughed and told him not to worry about me, which he said, I can't help it. And I quickly changed the subject as I noticed him giving me these wounded duckling eyes. Geez, I don't want to spend all my time talking about this boy.
It's okay. We can change the subject if you'd like, but it's all right to talk about him.
No, I don't want to talk about him. I'd rather talk about Dr. Ingold.
All right, what do you want to say about Dr. Ingold?
I'm still working on getting her to have a stronger impression of me. So when I'm in front of her, I feel like I'm actually doing my best work. I'm focused, I answer her questions right, and this is so dumb.
Don't be scared to share. I'm not going to judge you.
It's just that okay, so she says good job or thank you to everyone else when they get a question right in rounds. And she just doesn't do that with me. Does that mean something?
Forgive me for returning your question with a question, but does it need to mean something?
I mean, it doesn't need to, but it just bothers me. Like, she's deliberately doing it. Not like I could prove that, but if I asked her about it, I'm sure she'd just look down on me for whining that I'm not getting an attaboy every time I do my job right. This is just so pathetic.
We're not using that language with ourselves.
Right. It's just, I feel so immature. Can I call my feelings immature for needing validation from my teacher?
I'll accept it.
Right. And what's so tough is I'm slowly realizing how much of a stone-cold fox Dr. Ingold is. She's so incredible.
Yeah, I always was a little gay for Dr. Ingold.
She's got one hand. Did you know that? Did you know this?
Again, I am you. I know what you know.
Yeah, right. I didn't realize she had one hand until Patient, the singer guy, he started grabbing hold of her hand while she was fixing his IV, and she just pulled back, and the whole prosthetic was left behind. It was crazy.
Oh, I forgot about that. I did not react appropriately at all.
Yes, and I started to laugh because I didn't know how else to process what was happening. So I just laughed, and the singer guy...
Oh yeah, you said that before. Singer guy?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this part of the tape. He was the one who started to sing that song, Together at Last. When I was humming, he was handcuffed to his bed. His real name is... Oh, he's Dr. Ingold's patient, so not mine. Something that starts with a J.
Mr. J. So he's still there.
Yeah, he was in the psych ward, but was treated for a broken leg and a rib, so he's been there a while. They moved him there after he was first admitted. He's been there since I started working at the Vegas City Hospital. He actually roomed with my patient, Mr. Collinger. Anyway, he started to laugh too, and of course I finally come to my senses and shut up, and I couldn't stop apologizing to Dr. Ingold, and then I had the nerve to ask her how it happened. Big mistake. And then she turned to me, and she looked me in the eyes and asked, "How'd you get those bruises on your neck?" And that was that.
Wow.
I know, she hates me.
I think I just realized that she was answering your question.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think maybe you and Dr. Ingold have more in common than you thought. Or, well, I thought.
Oh gosh. Huh.
So you think maybe she was so harsh to you because she didn't want you to end up like she did?
Maybe you're right. Yeah. Jeez, I just kept putting my foot in my mouth with her.
It's a special gift we seem to have, isn't it?
Yeah. Does it get better?
Do we ever stop tripping over our own tongue in polite company? It's not a spoiler to say no.
No, I mean Dr. Ingold, does she ever become my mentor? Like, really my mentor, not just in my head.
Okay, I'm not here to give you snapshots into the future, Jenny. I thought we understood that.
Okay, I understand the whole knowing the future might stop it from happening, but just letting me know some minor details, giving me a little hope. Come on. A wormhole isn't going to open in my eardrum if you give me a sliver of the future.
Okay, fine. You want to know what happens with Dr. Ingold? That's your one-time breaking question?
Okay, I mean, I have 1,000,000, but if that's what you'll give me, sure, Dr. Ingold, what happens? Does she ever become my mentor? Does she ever come to respect me?
Okay, I'll tell you this, and only this. I forgot about her. After my internship with Vegas City Hospital ended, all of the things you're feeling right now didn't matter.
What does that mean?
Okay, Jenny, let's talk about last week. You were experiencing a lot of shame.
Yeah, you said something that stuck out to me. It made me sort of, well, I went to the library because you mentioned something called a shame spiral. I hadn't learned about it in school, so I looked it up. And it made sense. I realized it was something that I had experienced a lot, and
Tompkins once said that distress is the effect of suffering, while shame is the effect of indignity. One is external wounds inflicted through trauma and fear, and shame is the internal whip that we lash at ourselves when we feel we failed as a person. Shame spirals are the cycles that are created when an incident incites shame, then that lashing out induces more shame, as though having an emotional reaction is inhuman, when in reality, it's one of the only things humans have in common. You were, in all honesty, vile to yourself last week because you made a bad judgment call, and I want to make sure that if it happens again, you are prepared to trust yourself afterwards.
You say if, but I have a feeling you don't mean if. I'm a little tired from today. Can we talk later?
Of course, you know what to do if you want to talk.
Yeah, okay, bye. Hey.
Hello, Jenny. I'm happy to hear from you.
Does it rain today?
What?
It's just really cloudy and I'm biking to work, so.
Oh my gosh.
You're in the future. Help me out.
Oh my gosh. Ginny, Jung, there is only so much tape on this cassette and you're using it to ask me about the weather.
You know how our hair gets in the humidity.
First off, you're using your time-traveling tape recorder to ask the weather. Second off, you don't even tell me the day it is, so how could I possibly know what today means? And third, there was no possible way I could, off the top of my head, remember if it was raining on, I don't know, September 8th, 1995. That is ridiculous.
Right. Good to know.
Did you just ask me that to find out information about how the tape works?
Talk to you later.
Ginny.
Hey.
If you ask me about the weather, so help me.
No, I'm actually here about work.
Oh, if you're looking for answers.
Mr. Collinger isn't doing well.
Yeah. Yes.
He's not come out of his psychotic break. It's like he has a new personality. And I'm not his doctor anymore. He's been in the psych ward and is being treated by Dr. Ingold, but she won't tell me what's wrong. And she says I'm getting too invested and it'll get me in trouble again.
She's likely just trying to keep you safe. Last time you put yourself in danger, but that doesn't mean it's dangerous to care or worry about him. You did have a connection to this man before he changed.
I just don't get it. How can he come in for a headache and then suddenly have a different, violent personality? There were no significant results in any of his tests. Nothing in his brain that our machines can see. And his family doesn't have a history of mental illness. So to think he just suddenly developed schizophrenia, it's so unusual. I mean, I don't know what to think of it.
Okay, Jenny, I know, but just
Shoot, I've got... Ugh, never mind. It's not important.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, I hate when people ask for permission to ask a question. Just ask the question. It's so annoying. Sorry. That wasn't really directed at you.
No, that reminded me of something. About Isaac. He used to always ask me if he could ask me a question. He would send emails with the only line, "Can I ask you a question?" with no context or other information. I mean, a whole email dedicated to asking if he could ask me a question. It was bizarre.
Yeah, he figured that out quick. He just sent me an email asking if he could ask me a question. You mean to say he does this a lot? Like, sending me his sad boy messages?
Well, not until you set some limitations to what you expect in your friendship. Last time we talked, you said you didn't want to talk about him, but still, you wind up talking about him.
It's just, it doesn't feel right.
What doesn't feel right?
Isn't the point of you being me is that you already know?
Okay, pretend I don't.
Okay. Spending all my time talking and thinking about him, it's embarrassing. It makes me feel like, I don't know, like a bad person. Because I can stand him, but he really isn't doing anything mean-spirited or cruel. He's just intolerable. I feel like a complete bastard for just dumping on everything he does in my head. The way he looks at me, the way he talks to me, the way he asks permission so that he can feel like I'm actually engaging with him willingly and not out of obligation because we work together. I feel so sick. I wanted to be a psychiatrist to help people, and that's all he wants. He wants someone to help him, and I have the training and the knowledge to do so, but it's just so exhausting. It just makes me think I'm not cut out to be a psychiatrist.
I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a more graceful way to say this, but sometimes eloquence in language is just muddying our words. Is Isaac paying you for your services?
No, but that doesn't mean...
No, he isn't. This is not a client-patient relationship. This is a man-child trying to extort his coworker for free therapy because he thinks friendship authorizes him to emotionally vomit on you whenever he wants. And yes, he needs help. And yes, you have an education in mental wellness. But you have a job already.
Yeah, and I'm barely keeping that together.
Okay, can you not dismiss yourself like that?
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Jenny, please just stop with the negative talk. Even with this Isaac thing, it's really not even about him. It's what he feels. It's about how resenting him is making you feel like a bad person.
Jeez, you're right. I'm such a prick.
Oh my gosh, that's not the point. Sorry. Just talk to Isaac.
And say what? That he needs to see a therapist, not dump his problems on me. That friends don't treat each other like emotional sounding boards. And that I don't even want to be friends.
Yes.
That's cruel.
So?
I can say that to him.
Okay, you're a doctor. You're going to have to learn to give bad news.
That's different. It'd be like saying there's nothing I can do for him when I know I can do something for him.
Can you, Jenny? Suddenly, you're feeling real confident in your skills. You say, I'm not good enough to be a doctor. Then you think you have some magic psychological touch that can save Isaac from his meandrous self-loathing. So which is it? Are you competent or not?
Jeez.
I'm sorry. That got unnecessarily personal.
Right. I forgot. You're me. So you miss just...
Sorry. I guess this is just difficult when it's you on the other end of it. I'm sorry. Let's peel back.
You hate me, don't you?
That isn't a healthy line of questioning.
That wasn't a no.
Okay, I think this is projection.
How can I call it projection when I'm literally
Jenny,
you?
calm down.
Of course, if I was you, I'd hate me too. Having to look back at your mistakes, it's a nightmare.
Okay, let's regroup.
Okay.
You remember reading about Gestalt?
What, the German guy?
Yeah, you'll have to be more specific, but yes, essentially. Let's try one of his techniques. Pull up an empty chair.
Oh no.
Okay, I sense you're worried. Let's just stay with me here.
We're not gonna role play, are we?
Here's the funny thing. We don't have to. I want you to set me inside one of the chairs, and I want you to confront me about why it is you hate, what it is about yourself you can't seem to accept.
What?
Look, the empty chair technique is a great way to practice self-awareness, plus you have a problem
No, I can't do that.
with confrontation. Okay, what's wrong?
Okay, I don't want to. I don't want to say that stuff out loud.
And why not? You have no problem thinking it.
That's different.
Okay, come on, this isn't... Okay, Jenny, I know this is uncomfortable, but that's what therapy is sometimes. It's confronting parts of yourself you don't want to face.
It's just so embarrassing. The role-playing part, geez, I feel like I'm back in high school auditioning for Little Shop of
Okay, and
Horrors.
yes, well, we nailed Suddenly Seymour. No one's gonna laugh at our Audrey voice this time. So come on, talk to me. I'm you. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Give it a shot.
Okay. You... Jenny... Jenny, you're... I can't do it. I just can't.
Okay, it's alright. We'll try again later. Maybe it's for the best. We're almost out of tape on this side anyway.